Hi everyone, welcome to Harshit Academy. So today in this video, we are going to talk about different Python interview questions, practical questions, which are very important to know before going for an interview. So before I would start with the video, I will request everyone to please follow my page, Harshit Academy on LinkedIn. And also, please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon so that you can get all the updates. Also, your support will motivate me to provide you better content every time. Right. All right. So let's start the video. Uh, when we talk about data science or data analytics interview, you know that you can't skip Python and you can't skip technical round in which they will be giving you some practical questions and they will be asking you to solve those questions, right? So let us talk about those things. The very first question that comes to my mind when I talk about data science or data analytics interview, that is calculating average of a list. Okay, calculating average of a list. So imagine that you have a list of numbers. Okay, you have a list of numbers. For example, 2, 4, 3, 5, 9. And what you have to do is you have to calculate average. But do you know what is trending nowadays? That they ask you to solve the question without using any built-in function, which means if there is a function or library or module which will help you to calculate average, you can't use that. Then if you break it down, average is made of two different values. Average is made of sum divided by length. Length means count of the numbers, right? But you can't use both these. So you can't calculate sum using sum or length using length. Then how to solve this problem? How to calculate this average? Okay, let me break it down. I'll create a list here of numbers. I'll zoom in. I hope it's visible. So I'll create a list. For example, I'll make lst variable and brackets 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Let's take these values. Now, what I'll do is to solve this, I will create a variable result. And what I'll do is I'll assign some value. Okay, for example, result equals to, um, I'll take 0. Then I'll do one thing, I'll create two different variables. Okay, I'll do one thing, I'll remove this result. I'll uh, create sum. So I'll create total equals to 0 and then count of the values equals to 0. At last we need these two things, right? Total and count. So I have initialized these. Now what I'll do is I'll apply for loop. I'll write for example num in list. I'll iterate over this list. Now if you focus, if we iterate over this list, we can get all these values individually and we can keep adding them in total, right? So 2 we will add to total, it will become 2, then we will add 3, it will become 5, then 4, it will become 9. So we will keep adding and updating total, right? I'll close it and I will write total plus equals to num. And then every time I iterate over these values, I know that I have added one more value. So I will also increment count with 1. We'll get outside of for loop and now we have total without using sum. We have count without using len function. So we have not used any built-in function till now. And I will directly calculate average now. I can write print, I will use format string function. So I'll write f string, and then I will write here um, average of the numbers is total divided by count. Okay, and here we go. Function is ready and output is here. Hmm? Now, if you want to create a def function of it, you can do it. Do you know how? You can write everything inside indentation. Okay, you can write everything inside indentation. So basically, I have calculated average without using any built-in function. Okay, I will solve one more question, which is very important for interview, and that also again I will do without using any built-in function. So let's assume we have two different lists. Okay, I'll create lst1 and I'll store some values there. For example, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, so these are the values I have, and then I'll have another list lst2 where I will again have some values like 3, 5, 4, 7, and 8. Now, what we want to do is we want to calculate intersection of these two lists. We want to calculate intersection of these two lists. But we do have a condition. The first condition is that we can't use any built-in function, right? We can't use any built-in function. And the second condition is we can't convert data type, which means we can't typecast LST1 and LST2. Because you know why interviewer will add this condition? Because if you convert list into a set, then you can easily calculate intersection using some built-in functions, right? But and that is why they will ask you especially that do not convert this list into set. Okay, so how to do that? It's very simple. What I'll do is I'll create another list, a result list. Okay, and I will create it as an empty list. Then what I will do is I will iterate over any one list. For example, I will iterate over lst1, and what I'll do is I'll check that values of lst1, if any value that is also present in LST2. For example, 1. If it is also present in this LST2, it means it is common in them. So it will be part of result. It will be part of intersection. Right. But if not, then it means that is not part of this result. That is not part of intersection. And that is how I will solve it. I will apply for loop. I will write for num in LST1. And now I will check using condition. I will write if num in LST2. What is in? In is membership operator here. Okay. Okay. So if num in LST2, if this condition is true, it means the value should be added in result. So I will write result dot append result.append, and what I should append there, num. But do you know what, there is a problem. This 2 will be added twice in the result, right? If it is present here also, imagine that this is the case. Now what will happen? 2 will be added twice here. 2 will be added twice here. So to overcome this problem, I will write here, and I will check that the value of LST1 should be present in LST2, but it should not be present in result. Okay, it should not be present in result. So I will write and num not in result. Okay, and this is how I will do it. At last, I will get outside of uh, the loop and I will print. I will print result. When I will run this, we will get 2, 3, and 4 and 5. This is intersection. This is exactly what we wanted, right? So in this video, I have solved two Python interview questions. If you liked these questions and you understood the topic, let me know in the comment. And also, I have an offer that if you want me to create this video or similar video in Hindi or Marathi, please let me know via comment, okay, so that I can work on it. And also, please subscribe and share this channel. Okay, this will really motivate me to do this job as my full time. Please, I insist everyone, please like and share and subscribe this. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. See you soon in next video.